So I'm probably one of the only coaches out there who doesn't have a background as a professional player. I only played as an amateur, but I used to be a CS:GO teacher in various schools in Denmark, among like boarding schools for 10th graders, and then at a high school, and did some coaching courses actually for other coaches who wanted to improve. And then all of a sudden, I got some offers here and there, and now I'm in mouse sports.
Nice. We have Prius on the 1s and 2s for the last game of the series. The sports mode drone meister himself.
Oh, this is nice.
Oh yeah, Julie's on the roof, but he eats a bullet immediately. Alex looking for those signature FURIA pushes. That patience will certainly pay off. 5 versus 2. It's a strong start from Cloud9 on the T side of Nuke.
Yeah, we have the same veto for this series that we had on that opening day. Obviously, all our games today are repeats, and across at least the first series, there was the same map pool as well. So a lot of similarities here. I imagine this one's going the distance. Cloud9 forcing a save in the pistol already, and FURIA, no fear, unsurprisingly pushing in through the radio, just taking control and losing a lot of it in the process. Serato just trying to get out alive, but it's Cloud9 with a pistol.
Yeah, actually, Mithra, I guess I could ask you this question. So in a situation like this where you have a rematch, Cloud9 was the team that's won previously, and FURIA was the team that won previously. So would you argue that kind of gives Cloud9 a slight edge in the rematch, because in the prep work they get to make more adjustments than the team that won, who presumably the team that won wouldn't have to really adjust that much?
Yeah, true. Like I feel like the motivation for getting that revenge and preparing for your opponent when you have that rematch is better, because obviously there's a tendency of you looking into your own mistakes whenever you lose a game, and you know what you messed up before. So I feel like that Cloud9 should be coming in prepared for this one. Though they did win Nuke last time as well, though. So
yeah, they kind of crushed it last time, didn't they? 16-6 in favor of Cloud9 in the previous Nuke
yeah,
matchup.
like 10 rounds on the T side last time. Oof. Let's see, decent here to working through Garage to go under heaven.
I like that smoke that's been dropped by Vinny. A lot of players use that to fight, often with an AWP or a scout, right? They sit on the railing with the smoke below them. They can get a nice little one-way yard. Everyone's got their eyes on it. Cloud9 just holding right now, waiting for the kills to get delivered.
Bad angle from Messi there. But it's nice that they just slow down here, Cloud9, and not taking things too fast. And they know that there was smokes is about to fade. They know that there's that smoke under heaven. They don't want to challenge that without any thought behind it. So just slowing down and making sure that they do things properly here.
35 seconds on the clock. Some presence shown towards the B bomb site. Floppy needs to connect with this. Needs to face the connection here. Oh, it's so fast with the scout. What's the rotation of the other players? That's the main question here. You can see one by Decon, but where's the bomb going?
It's coming through a ramp. Oh, coming down behind them.
He needs to cross all the way to the bomb site, and Yuri's just waiting here. Just chilling.
Oh, he could do this. Oh, no.
Honda can still go. 4 seconds, not covering. Oh, there was a chance. Yeah, I wondered if that was like a little fake down low for a second, because C9 put 2 in secret and 2 in hell. Honda giving it a go. Almost, but not quite.
Oh my god.
Phew.
Scary.
He's nasty.
I think as well, like, I think you made a really good point, Hugo, about that smoke outside, especially given, as Mytho was pointing out, like, it looked like Cloud9 were looking for that anti-eco type play where you want to try to get heaven control, you want to try to get outside and get into that position. It's really, really strong, especially in the after plant. But that smoke creates so much of a delay that it just allows the CTs so much time to reposition that it just makes things really awkward for Cloud9, who are going really fast into this next round, straight into ramp, straight into Honda. Oh my god, what is happening right now? So much damage has been done.
To be honest, if I was Floppy, I would have killed Alex as well, so
Another really scary situation on the anti-eco.
Yeah, luckily both players are lower, so even though Cloud9 don't know for sure where they've ended up, it's an MTA site, a Heaven Post plant, really powerful position here. S-Tag dropping in. They've both got guns though, 2 AKs picked up from ramp. Definitely giving this one a go, no reason not to, but Mezzy is the linchpin now. Mezzy is the safeguard, even if S-Tag dies. Hopefully, as long as S-Tag can make it a one-on-one, Mezzy can win the round.
Threatening to swing with that flash. Oh, so fast in these early rounds, despite them not having anything just yet. They don't have a kit on either of these two players.
Oh, no, where, yes.
Mezzy, it's just a 10-second defuse. Surely not Arts entertaining. That is very unlikely round there, but there we go. Even though that's the first time for FURIA, they look pretty sharp, man.
Yeah,
that was
definitely.
amazing.
Pretty nice retake though. I feel like that Cloud9 is actually making the right decision to go up heaven there. But obviously when they do so much damage, and you could also see that who was left alive up in heaven, he didn't know if they were both coming out on through door or if someone would be coming down behind him.
Yeah, momentum sucked out of Cloud9 pretty early. FURIA do like that. 2 rifles in this with 3 deagles. Just holding back in lobby. This is my first Cloud9 game I've gotten to cast, but from what I've seen from numbers and from the few maps I've watched, it feels like Floppy is like one of the hard carries, if you will, for this team. Which I think is, if anything, a bit of a surprise. It felt like he was a bit of a last-second pickup.
I think his nickname is so underwhelming, he catches people off guard. So the door was blown off for Art to peek with the AWP. It's so hard to, when a grenade like kicks some shit off the floor, it's so hard to see through it, or a Molotov and so on. I feel like it doesn't matter if your settings are high or low, it's still difficult either way. I still wonder who told Alex to move the Haribo from his webcam yesterday. What kind of world do we live in, man? Freeze the stocks, move the Haribo, what's next?
Ban the
People
coaches.
taking the piss out here. Yeah, ban the coaches. Close the door on your way out.
That's the AK
FURIA
dropped on main roof. That's irretrievable. That's the 1 AK they had, and S-Tag died on main. So yeah, this round's done. Frankly, nice.
Not really sure what that's. Yeah, not really sure what they're trying to achieve here with this round, Cloud9. It seems like that they're just peeking everywhere with those deagles and see if they can get lucky somewhere, but everything seems pretty not that coordinated in this round.
Yeah, FURIA did a really good job on those first couple rounds after losing the pistol to really kind of, as you said, like sap the momentum, and then here they just really controlled the positions very well and slowed the game down really nicely. I'm
yeah, but that's
curious,
it, right? I mean, you don't want to give FURIA that momentum. Like, you don't want to see them, running around playing with full confidence. Then the game is going to be over in like 25 minutes.
Yeah, if they get that economy control that they never had in the last Nuke game, then that's going to give them a confidence to do all sorts of pushes, and we might see a lot of like lobby takes and aggressions, which will be really fun. So hopefully we get to see that.
You guys haven't played FURIA yet, right? Have you in an official match at least, Smitha?
No, I haven't. Mytha, sorry.
Not this year, no. Or did we play them last year? No, I'm not too sure actually. I don't think we got to play them last year. Not during my time in Mouse, anyway.
Have you had time to prac them while they're in Europe?
We've played them a couple of times before Christmas last year, and it's usually like pretty fast. Fast-paced team to play against. Okay. Yeah.
Well, clean anti-eco, no problem for FURIA. Vinny's hunting, and yeah, no issues. 3-2. It was only Glocks though. Cloud9 coming in with the big guns. AK's out in round number 6. And keep in mind, this was, this could have been Cloud9 starting off strong. It was FURIA, you're breaking them early in round number 3. So finally a full gun round for Cloud9. It's been some time. And even then, it's going to have weaknesses. Some Galil's in play. No AWP for Alex, although, you know, I don't know if we're going to be seeing necessarily AWPs out of the gate on T-side Nuke, especially for a player that's only recently picked up that role permanently.
With that said, though, he's been doing some really funky stuff, and it's been working out quite nicely. So can't wait to see what Alex is up to later with that AWP. On the other hand, I think, you know, Alex said in the interview that we had with him that it's difficult for them to play against FURIA, given that how crazy Art's playstyle is, but they have a much better sense of it after that last matchup. So we should see some interesting adjustments in this series for them to cope with that. And Alex also he talked about jitters actually against them that he doesn't anticipate having in this matchup as well. So lots of things, lots of considerations to see the possibility of Cloud9 having a much better performance. And that's a great entry into the upper site, minute left, and straight down into the vents, straight down to Decon.
Yeah, Alex vent dived down to spawn, so he actually had all that control lower anyway. You can see there's already the AWP B, and they don't know about it because it's come from Garage, but Alex cleared out this hall, so Cloud9 knew if they got that hut pick, they got that player close towards door, they could get down to B with no problem. And look at the likely save we're seeing from FURIA immediately.
No, Zephyr was on the flank for Secret, but I thought to myself, the Art's going to kill him because it's Art. Regardless, he has no idea he's there, and of course Zephyr's dead anyway because Art, which is I feel like a lot of the kills we've seen from Art so far have been because Art, so we'll see how that plays out. But half the round so far for Cloud9, not too shabby at all on their T side. And FURIA will try to conserve the energy for the round to come. AWP still alive though, underrated skin as well. Onitaji.
We didn't really do predictions, actually, at the start of the show. Do you guys want to make some predictions? Who do we have pegged to win this series?
Yes.
Ooh.
I'll go with FURIA.
I'm actually leading FURIA as well, actually.
I'll go Cloud9.
I'm not going to give any reasons, though. I'm just picking them. Because I feel like I have to pick someone, so I'll pick FURIA.
Oh, look at Art. He's back to his usual ways. Pushed red with the AWP. Nice flash, though. Pops just in front. He's still fully blind. He goes wide after the flash, and it works for one. FURIA have lost all yard control. They've taken lobby, but Cloud9 have opened a path down lower.
Right, I'm going back to... I'm changing my pick to Cloud9. I'm not really. Let's see how they do on this B bomb site. There is no challenge, but Case Rat is on the way towards the ramp. Mollied on one side. He's seen the trajectory of the grenade, saw ahead as well, but has to presume he might get traded there. Opportunity came and went pretty quickly. Sam Cuser will be heard by Cloud9, so perhaps they will hunt. Their money's not spectacular, however. The AWP has been taken out of play, but I would imagine Case Rat may be trying to go and pick it up.
I'm very surprised they save here. Like, you know, Cloud9 have been going for fights. They were chasing Keserato and Ramp. He definitely could have had engagements, had a chance to get back in. I know Yuri's very far away, but I feel like they had the time for that. Money, 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 though.
Yeah, they're definitely looking after their economy, and it's good. I mean, it's good to see that, especially coming off of the MIBR game. I think one of our criticisms was that MIBR didn't protect their own economy enough and put themselves in lots of positions where they had less options and were forced to do suboptimal decisions that they weren't really comfortable in making because of that. And so I always like that focus on the economy, especially CT side of Nuke. Get that all back in Art's hands, and I wonder if we'll see any change of pace or any adjustment. I feel like this will be a moment for FURIA to find that adjustment. Really heavy outside pace coming in from Cloud9. Yeah, that was pretty insane.
In this webcam era of Counter-Strike, I would like to see a team get to match point and take a timeout and then like produce a candle with the other team's logo on and light the candle. Wouldn't that be sick? That'd be such a fantastic burn. I'd be the greatest. I wouldn't be like a coach. I'd just be a warmonger. This would piss people off all the time with fantastic, outlandish strategy.
Oh, he does it again. This is like so typical. Like he just did it the round before Art, and now he's out behind that T-red again to see if he can find anything. But they have pretty much cleared it out, so they should know that something is going to happen either towards ramp or on this A side.
Are they boosting on T roof? They're both. Oh no, they're just both. Yeah, it looked from an angle like they were boosting, but no, just holding.
Yeah, they're setting up for the execute here.
Yeah. I think it was Liquid the other day in a grand final tried to triple boost Nuke into heaven to get a pick with the AWP. Don't see that every day.
Oh, FURIA. Yeah.
Not settled on a 5 versus 4. Well, if they are to execute, that would be awkward. They've heard the footsteps, surely, at the very least. And this may thwart the timing of Cloud9. They are throwing their shit into A, though.
But they're using like all their utility now, Cloud9, and they haven't really done anything with it so far. And FURIA still got most of the info, but they're leaving lobby now, so they're opening up this chance here for just continging outdoor. I'm not sure why they would do that.
Yuri's got a great position though, especially if a teammate can bait for him. There we go, there it is, there's the bait. And it's a 3-1 for Yuri, they have to turn to deal with him. It's just a beautiful setup.
So nice. Yeah, that's so nice. The way that he just jumps on side and making all the noise and just creates the perfect situation for his mate behind CT vent.
The push from FURIA in lobby really ruined everything for Cloud9. You saw Alex had to basically clear lobby. They'd be afraid to commit to their execute because they heard all those footsteps down below. And a push from ramp as well. So much info for FURIA.
Yeah, but FURIA was also really good in the beginning of the round to trade util inside. So they pretty much just shut down the the possibility of Cloud9 making an A execute in that round.
Oh no, that's a rough one. And Art's only able to get one before the smoke blocks his vision. Molly up top to prevent Vinny any look in as well. So that's going to clear loads of space and time for that plant to be had by Cloud9. 4 versus 3 for them. And they got the upper, they got all the upper positions they want except Heaven itself. But Alex might be able to change their prospects. He's creeping up the ladder, but I think there's another player here that might
that's way too soon.
Yeah. And that's not going to work out. FURIA might have a chance if they can deal with Messi. There's the trade though. Oh man, it's so brutal when you get locked out by those smokes. It feels so bad when you just like whiff your spray that hard as like the anger on the upper side. You have to be able to get the 1 or 2 there in that position.
They saved the AWP again. So they'll still be dangerous. At least they're good at retrieving the AWP. These rounds are very fun though. Very brutal in both directions. The aggression from FURIA has been quite interesting, but on this occasion, Cloud9 will be able to overwhelm them with the numbers game on 8. Now they've still got a bunch of rifles around this AWP. Got the alley-oop smoke grenade outside. That'll create some space. Maybe slow down a push from Cloud9, heading towards T-red now. It's a gap for the time being. Honda will see one quickly. There'll be some more spray. High armor penetration, of course. And down secret they go. Very quickly indeed. We can see Yuri and Vinny heading down from the ramp towards the B-bomb site. Minute 25 on the clock, and Cloud9 are Wing all the way to control.
They're not the only ones. 3 CTs here, and Art's fighting the window through the glass, and that's going to draw them in. He backs up ramp, but there's no idea no way that Cloud9 know there are 2 more players here. Art does throw himself back in, which isn't the best play. Alex dead outside with his knife out, Honda holding hell, and now Cloud9, they don't need to hit lower with a player. Sorry, they do need to hit lower with a player dead outside. Their only option is committing secret, and there are 2 players waiting in the rafters.
Yeah, it's a really awkward spot, and I doubt they'll get another donation, such as that Art's kind of move there. Art's such a wild card. It didn't even look like he had any crosshair placement, like he was even focusing on anything. It's just like walking out there. Ooh, 30 seconds now.
If you need that flotation device, you are completely fucked. Bearing in mind their cooling rods, the radioactivity will be off the chart. 2 players remain for Cloud9. There's a trade, meaning that's just S-Tag now with 16 HP, 15 seconds on the clock. We'll see if he tries to preserve what he has. Maybe a high likelihood of death, though. Whether he's in the water or not. 6 seconds, and he will die before time at the very least. 5-5.
Considering his team's money, I actually would love to see him save that. Obviously, he probably didn't have the time to do the calculation, but 3 of his teammates can buy right now. He can't. It's gonna, if they do buy, it's gonna be 3 rifles and 2 pistol or SMG players. If he kept that gun, yeah, okay, no money. And obviously the risk that you get hunted after time. But now he's D-armor with nades. Like, that's the only difference. He gets nades that he wouldn't have had otherwise. But yeah, maybe someone could have called that. Maybe he could have kept the AK. No one was hunting him from FURIA. It was an option.
Back to the outside play here from Cloud9, and they don't leave a single player in lobby or anything like that. It's all 5 players making their way forwards. Honda's lurking though, in between the smokes. Oh god, it's a dangerous game, and he might just find the flank timing. Oh, he's just a little bit slow. Ace attack turns around in time.
That was amazing what they did there. So they would have like 2 guys walking into garage without making any noise, and then 3 people just rushing down into secret, like making him push that smoke the way he did. Ooh. That was actually a pretty nice detail.
Yeah, baited, but Art is trapped. Gets 1 down in secret, but he's so deep he can't retreat. Vinny with a double. Lovely stuff. And Cloud9 again, desperate play, but into B, and the CTs aren't here yet. They're trapped to the ramp. Yuri will stop Floppy from entering. There's going to be a bomb plant, but 1 on 3 for Zephyr, and they've got him isolated. No getting out of there alive. FURIA with a retake round for a change. Not a save this time.
And this is already a better CT half for FURIA than their last bouts against Cloud9 here, where they only got 5 rounds. So it's much more back and forth. Do you guys feel like one of these teams is ahead right now? Obviously the scoreline's close, but FURIA won the pistol. But do we feel like Cloud9 are playing a good T side here?
Yeah, I feel like that they are actually playing a good T side, but I feel like that we spoke about it before with, who has the upper hand coming into this rematch and stuff, and seeing that Cloud9 actually won this map last time and they had 10 T rounds last time. Like, I could imagine that FURIA have seen what is it exactly that went wrong, since they only had 5 CT rounds last time, and have been trying to adjust. And I mean, and they've been also very, very good. We should praise them for managing their economy that well. So I feel like that they actually have the upper hand from here.
Yeah, there's actually one detail I don't know that we've seen as much, which was really helpful for Cloud9. And actually, that leads into the point a lot, because that angle for the T's where they spam through the heart into the position where Art will be holding from main at the beginning of the round, that was something that Cloud9 were doing a lot at the beginning of their T side on the last time they faced FURIA here. And it created a lot of space in the early timings, because Art was always taking so much damage standing there that he stopped standing in that position, which then allowed them to just rush into the, through the door and to get much more ground. Haven't seen that dynamic as much so far.
Oh, he's got a plant. They can't stop him. Oh, no, wait. Ignore me. Vinny's here. Phew. But yeah, hey, Dan, you talk about that wallbang. Well, taste your own medicine, perhaps, because Art just shot a Cloud9 player through it from the A site. This is ridiculous. Look at this. What? That's not an angle. That's not a spam.
He's getting started now.
Big round here. Money on the line. Both teams on the edge. More so Cloud9 than anyone, but FURIA building into the CT side, and yeah, those early saves, that money, economy management that you're talking about, worthwhile, right? FURIA, since doing it in back-to-back retakes, have won almost every single round since, and now actually have players with cash to fall back on. Honda, good position, he's crossed, and they don't know. They molly in deep, but he's still got plenty of room. Cloud9, however, they're not going secret. They're wrapping through these smokes into garage again. Honda catches S-Tag moving in. Vinny, double on the ramp. He's so good in this position, finding the bomb. And Mezzi, he may have made it to garage, but that is not much in the grand scheme of things. 1 on 5. Ooh. Oof. Let's see if the young
he's
Brit
good with
can
the burst, Mezzi. We've seen him do that before.
Oh, Art on Silo, obviously, like we all expect.
Mezzi's bursts are nasty. I did notice that. Apparently, it's a recurring thing. Those tiny bursts, very sharp aim. But the individual play from Vinny on the ramp here dropped a bomb with Alex in his third kill. And you can see Honda's alley-oop smoke.
They're not taking a timeout. I was actually thinking they were going to take a timeout here, Cloud9.
What would you do
But
with timeout there if you were Cloud9?
What I usually do, I guess. I would focus on what works, what part of the game that actually works, and I feel like that for Cloud9 they have actually been successful with like use the same smoke wall. They've been getting a lot of space outside. They just haven't been, you know, that successful working under heaven, but they have been able to go down into secret. It seems like that they are still missing some of the utility once they get down there, so they cannot really approach, you know, B side. We saw the round before where Vinny and was it Yuri standing on top of B side and just shooting them whenever they came out. But I feel like it's such minor details that could have gone their way. So I would probably like still use the same smoke wall, or at least fake with it, and do something contacting outdoor, or just committing full down secret, and you know, see if we could have enough utility left once we get down there to approach the site. But I'm sure that Alex has another idea of how they're gonna approach the last round.
It's like Yuri doesn't even need a crosshair.
Yeah, I was wondering. It's getting so confused.
It's just too easy. No crosshair required.
Well, S-Tac, he got me early, but little value when all of his team are dead, unfortunately. And Cloud9, they're getting kind of swept here. It's a little more worrying. You said last time 10 rounds on that T side. This pales in comparison.
Or do you think we're going to see like the hot rush that they did before, that they actually won in the eco they had? That would be too obvious, though, wouldn't it?
What would you do? Last round of the half, you got to buy.
Yeah, but still, I'd use the same like smokes outside and then maybe do a delayed hot rush. Would be like one flash and then just popping out. Let's see. A lot of players towards outside, but Art is able to get that information about what's going on in deep lobby. Oh, that's a lovely molly that he throws as well.
Yeah, Floppy had to make a choice, stay or leave, and he doesn't want to stay and get triple pushed. When you're against FURIA, that's always an option. They are looking interested in lobby. Cloud9 down lower. Alex looking outside, and in so many of these rounds, you know, Honda or Vinny or even Art at times has been late lurking around Hell, coming off of a ramp rotate, but no one's here this time. They are 2B, they are clearing lobby and A. So Cloud9 getting kind of dodged right now. Zeppa's in a good spot, but Yuri's just waiting behind the smoke. Surely he doesn't go through.
Art fires a shot somewhere else.
Oh, they're still very focused on working that one guy under heaven, but nice entry here from Zeppa, and that opens up for just launching down towards that B side. But Art is already down here. Nice first shot that he gets. Oof, he should have had that one as well, but
That leaves
pretty
Vinny in 1
decent.
versus 4.
I believe. Okay, no I don't.
They did go down secret though.
Is he saving?
Is he looking for a flank? Does he think it's A? He thinks it's A.
Oh dear.
Or is he saving?
Is he? Someone's got to call it, Vinny. It's live, mate. Last round. Oh dear. Well, it's B, buddy. No one's here.
Good flash though. Well, never mind. They can discuss that one during the break. We'll see you for the second half in a few minutes.
James.
9-6 at half time. Pistol will be important. Worst case for C9, they start 6-12. If they lose pistol and lose the force bite, that's not an ideal situation. Let's see what they can do. Alex and S-Tag with 3 flashes amongst them on a CT side, let's not forget. Very interested in what their intentions might be. Perhaps retake utility, we could see S-Tag by the garage. Yuri makes his way towards Hell. Oh my god, that was so fast, he couldn't even pull a shot out, but the rest of his teammates will, and Yuri will get dropped as well as Art. So we've got a 5 versus 3 to start with for Cloud9. But you must finish as you... how does it go? Start as you mean to finish? Something like that? I fucked it up.
Start as you mean to go on.
Yeah, something like that. That works. I'll go with that. That's what I meant.
They started strong. Let's see if they can go on as they try and flood B. Pre-plant as well. You don't want to lose too many players here. It could be a problem. There's, oh, they can go back up. Messi's dropped 1, and the flash is really good. Floppy catches another. It's a bit awkward now. 4-on-1. Honda's stuck in A. Can he get a plant off? He needs to kill Messi quick. But he's not getting given a fight, so... Oh, yeah, that's optimistic at best.
No. No plants to be had. No extra money. That's so important for Cloud9, though. I wonder what FURIA will decide to do here. No bomb down. Some teams have been, you know, going for just like some deeks, so will we get the full force buy? I am curious.
Probably just a full eco here, I imagine. Let's see.
I would hope so. That's good. What do you like for your eco strats?
I want to get the bomb down. I'm not sure that they're going to be successful with taking the long range fight here from top of silo with that Glock, but let's see if Alex can be surprised. Oh, they might actually get the timing right.
Oh, good escape.
Obvious. Yeah, so good at falling back here.
Oh, they're off! Just got chased. Didn't even realise.
Yeah, but really nothing they could do.
No.
I gotta say, like, you know, we talk about Art and his shenanigans with the AWP, but Alex has run a lot of shenanigans with his AWP as well. Like, I think especially on Train, that was a map where we saw like some really funky stuff from him, and it's a completely new role for him. So it's interesting to see how he's actually not trying. It really doesn't feel like he's trying to copy anybody. It really does feel like he's just trying to feel like, okay, what does my team need out of me as an AWPer? And I'm going to try to do that. And it's got its own little flair added on top of it. So I'd be curious to see if what he's going to be doing on this game of Nuke. He's only got 4 kills, so it's a bit of a slow start, obviously, on that T side. They didn't have a lot of success, but moving into the CT side, perhaps his fortune will change.
Well done, the AKs are out. FURIA have a lot of utility. This is their opportunity to make things difficult straight away. Oh, well, that's going to be in some trouble. Didn't really land a connection there. Well, ramp has been taken, but where are they headed, FURIA? Some crosshairs pointing towards Hell. Things may slow down now as they decide on what they think the CT is doing. You can see Zeppa's on the close left. And there is the bait. Oh my god, he's so good with that Zeppa. Great tracking from him to get one at the very least.
Yeah, Art tries to go in as like the running decoy, but I think he hits his head on the ceiling and just gets mowed down. Wrap on Heaven is available here for FURIA. Floppy with his eyes on it. There's not a single M4 in this round for Cloud9. Full AKs versus the bonus. So winning this would be huge, and they're in a good position. 2 lower, though, conceded a lot of control. S-Tags gained the lobby, and that's why we have B players. They know that FURIA are either trapped between ramp or they're going for this Hell Heaven play. And now they're retaking lobby with main players as well. It's round the world for FURIA. S-Tag on his shoulders, and he can't lift it. Honda takes him down, and now as long as they take this A site, there's only 1 man here.
Yeah, should definitely be FURIA's round that we're looking at now. Then definitely, he had such a good position there, S-Tag in back lobby. But pretty also like that is so aggressive just to instantly in the first buy round just rush ramp like that and then slowing down afterwards. But yeah, sometimes you just need to be careful for that bonus round from the CTs, right? That they're going to do something super aggressive towards you. But FURIA doesn't seem to care about that stuff, which is what to be expected, I guess.
Looked like there may have been something set up. Oh, well, at least there were flashes being held outside by the CT, so it might be that they managed to dodge a bullet there. But Cloud9 were unable to dodge the bullets, that's for sure. Mezzi remains. The money's not too shabby. You can drop something for floppies on $3,000. Everybody else is in a better situation.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried for Cloud9 at this point. I'm worried that they're going to have, or that they're going to be on the struggle bus a little bit. It feels like FURIA have a much more commanding presence on the game than they did the last time, where it felt like Cloud9 were doing so much to really just disrupt FURIA's flow. But here we go. We've got a faster pace towards ramp. Floppy there with the HE trying to get some damage. But the Famus is definitely not going to be ideal in helping him defend this. He'll fall back down lower, which he has some assistance down there as well. Not a lot of utility really remaining at this point for Cloud9 as well. Just a couple of smokes and an incendiary. And FURIA have gained so much ground. There's 125 on the clock, and they could be on the B-bomb site if they want, but they're just hanging out for now. Oh, looking for that pick. Yeah, great angle there. Super nice, like right eye angle for him for S-tag. And FURIA may decide to fall back. You know, they've caused a huge rotation, so they are going to try to exploit that now.
55 seconds on the clock. FURIA trying to figure out the climate of things around the map. Yuri will be sent on a probe mission. Lots of angles to clear. You can see on the radar, FURIA still mostly in the ramp.
Yeah, but this is so nice by Yuri because I don't know if they shut the vent upstairs, but he was sitting on top of when they rush ramp like that, and he was sitting on top of main. He would be able, if any of the CTs would just rush down into vent.
Just the one for Yuri now. 20 seconds on the clock to plant this bomb. They've only dropped one Cloud9 player, but they might actually get a plant out of this. There's no angle for Alex. The smoke is up for the time being as well. And that may be a question of damage for FURIA. Yuri's alone 1 versus 4 at this point. In control. Needs to try and isolate fights and avoid getting trade fragged. You see Zeppo's raised his fingers. Alex can't. I think they're lining up though, but the trade is there for Cloud9. Surviving with 3 players. AWP rescued. I'm sure they'll collect another AK as well for Mezzi. And Cloud9 make it to 9.
Ooh, that lineup, that was a world. Bomb planted for him as well. Could have been a 1-on-2, but Cloud9 keeping it alive on this CT side. Bomb plant will allow FURIA to invest.
Nice dancing by S-tag. Cloud9 managing to keep reasonable numbers alive. Survive the early tests from FURIA on FURIA's T side, but there's another test to come. The AKs are out once again. I can see that Honda has the UMP. Of course, some time ago that was had a damage fall off increase, which made it a lot less popular than it used to be. These people hopping into the fight, looking down, avoiding any flashes coming over the top. Some smokes now to make some space, and Art's looking to charge into the A bomb site with some cavalry as well. Down goes Honda though with that UMP, and I think down with him goes the bomb in the hunt position, so that's going to be a challenge. In the meantime, Max is trying to cover for his teammate. Grenade's been spotted, so they know he's there at the very least. There'll be a molly going upstairs while Vinny waits for these smokes to go.
Ooh, Heaven Smoke goes down safe. And that's it. Throwing the towel.
Yeah, it makes sense just to give up the round here. Pretty much no way they can turn this around. You don't see any smoke. You don't see, yeah, only one flash on Floppy, so they would have to switch weapons. But with 22 HP, it makes sense just to take that orb into the next round as well. I feel like they would benefit from, you know, using Floppy maybe next round to do something aggressive outside. Throw down that smoke next to T-Red and see if he can get close behind main or something. But then again, I wouldn't be surprised if we see FURIA rush ramp again this round.
They do love to rush ramp.
Yeah, so far at least.
That's something that they're really good at it, so you can't blame them. And I wonder, you know, it'd be cool to see Alex post up there, or maybe something more aggressive from FURIA take the initiative. It's always, I mean, like if you're ever in a spot where it feels like you're getting kind of taken advantage of, and the other team's running their game plan too effectively, it can be nice to throw in some kind of an aggression. Especially if there's an opportunity, because the pacing is slower from FURIA, from Cloud9, we'll see, from FURIA even. All right, 11-9. FURIA having a good go of it so far on Nuke. It's felt like they've been in control so far the entire time, both halves. But Counter-Strike can look like that sometimes. The storyline is just one team is just playing better, and until they're not, and then the other team's won suddenly. You know, it's just there's always that way to kind of catch up, especially if you're able to do damage, keep the economy in check. And it's another fast round from FURIA. Honda right outside, creeping around those smokes. Really cool pace here.
I love this spot from S-Tag, I think it is, tucked in the garage. Oh, he's gone out wide, taking art as well, traded from above. It's an ace split. They've got a player in the lobby still. Honda trying to put pressure on. Look at Alex as well, aggressing. KC1's trying to catch that move, and he does. Oh, team kill in the mix. Yuri works out though, kills Zephyr as well. How did that happen? I don't know. Mezzy, big frag, pushing in the hut. He knew KC was still lurking about. And now FURIA, if they want, they can just drop vent. That would be a really nice path. They don't know about the Heaven player, and they find out the hard way. Floppy with a peek, and Viddy surely goes lower as well. There's a chance here in the 1v2. He's got the plant.
He knows where both of them were. One in heaven, one by Squeaky. Manages to plant a bomb at the very least. Can see where Floppy is. Limited in where he can move due to those flames. Oh, no! Did he see any of that? What the hell was that?
Oh my god. He's done some disgusting stuff today.
He was completely blind, man. Hand of God, that was some Maradona business.
Oh, we need to see that in replay. Let's see. Oh no, it's not blind there.
What? He one-tapped him.
That is not allowed. Oh, 4-yard push. No nades though. Nothing to give this away. And they're not pushing either. They're stacking.
I can't believe that. I'm eating brownies at the same time, but seriously. Just normal brownies, by the way.
That's so rough too, because that was such an important moment for Cloud9 to win a round, because now they're on an eco that, you know, should be a 13-9 for FURIA, and that basically means Cloud9 get maybe one good full buy before the game's over, and that would have been such a great turning point. It's not like FURIA's economy was doing well, so they'll do what they can. They are collapsing on the outside, and they've actually managed to get a couple kills here. So we'll see if they can recover the weapons. One is picked up by Zephyr, but the bomb has been planted in the meantime, and there's no kits, and there's no utility, and there's really no hope for that retake. But if they can bring 2 AKs into the next round, that would be a huge boon for them. However, it looks like Honda has other ideas, and it's going to be super hard for S-Tag, and yeah, he'll go down. I like that though, you know, the outside stack, you got to do something, and that's as good as any.
I can't believe you one-tapped him.
Yeah. One eco play that I like, I think I saw Heroic do it very badly, but the idea was cool. But it obviously wouldn't work right now. You know, if the T's are running outside smokes and they're crossing behind them, just USPs, a flash, run through the smokes of the flash, try and catch the T's crossing yard. Heroic did that back recently. I think it was a Global Challenge, and Cadian whited all 4 of his teammates going through the smoke. But there are definitely ways you can do that. However, FURIA not really running smokes, just kind of taking fights outside on a whim. So let's see where they go now, knowing Cloud9 are coming back in with a full rifle round.
I wonder if he's going to buy the orb this round, Alex. He haven't been very successful with it so far. So it's going to be interesting if he goes for the glass. He does. I really hope that he's going to find some of these entries and have some impact with it, but the pace that FURIA has been doing so far has not allowed him to do so. So
yeah, that's been really tough. Alex has been so instrumental as well in being someone that takes the initiative. And that's a great opening pick.
Bam.
Catching Keserato, keeping control! Oh god! He's so lucky to be alive. He's going to reface this into Art. Art's gone beyond the angle though, and still Alex will find a new angle to take down Art. And that should really take the wind out of the sails here for FURIA. Keserato and Art were in really forward positions. Floppy finds 2 now as well. That's the bomb under control. Here we go. Cloud9 looking good.
And Alex also just needed to do that, like, for his confidence, I guess, for, you know, having only 4 frags so far and haven't been finding those openings with the orb or having a lot of impact throughout the rounds, and just having one of these rounds with like a double kill like now, it just allows him to, you know, go into that kind of confidence for the next round as well, where he's not afraid of making the peak or making it and some early aggression somewhere that can win them some of the rounds so that they need to get back into this game. Good choice by Yuri though to say this. We know that they have a buy next round. Vinny will be able to drop Art whatever, and Keserato would be able to buy for himself.
There's the bloody forklift. There's a sign next to main, watch out for the forklift. Right, there's no forklift anywhere near here, but here it is in CT spawn. Well, Cloud9 have kept giving themselves a chance here. Only 3 rounds behind now. You can spray through the corner of that box, but you don't really see it in CSGO. At least not on the modern version of Nuke. Well then, looking at the money, this is a very key round for Cloud9. If they were able to eliminate FURIA here, that would really, in theory at least, make things easier for them to try and get closer to tying up the score. And Cloud9 will take the aggression towards, well, through this ramp position. Keserato, though, dealing with the right-hand side, and that is ramp taken very easily indeed.
Man, he's playing that like the jiggle game so well, little right eye jiggle game.
Despite getting 2 picks ramp, Vinny still takes bomb vent. That's so dangerous. Like, he was already out the door, but you've already got an open path to B. Vinny still takes another choice, and
Vinny does what he wants.
Yeah, right. They all do. This might have to be a save for Cloud9 unless S-Tag goes huge. They need him to clear vent. Oh.
Well, Cloud9 are in trouble now. You can see Alex, Mezzi, and Zeppa with around 2k. But I think they're in dire straits now. This is their pick. They're going to face FURIA on Inferno afterwards, so this is a must-win, I would say.
Yeah, it's pretty heartbreaking to see the Cloud9 lose that round. I really have been wanting to see Cloud9 make a push like this, but the way that Keserato is playing their jiggle there is just so good to counter the kind of slow creep that Cloud9 were doing. So it's designed, the way Keserato is playing it is designed to be a counter to those kinds of moves. So just FURIA playing really well, and winning some super important clutches too on top of that. Serato fast through the ramp. Floppy's owning it. Very well done.
Oh, they just
walk down. Yeah, that's so nice.
No one.
I'm not sure that they. Yeah, but they have the bomb inside of lobby though, so maybe it's all gonna be for nothing. I'm not too sure. Let's see. I think he's gonna wait that smoke out and see if he can get down there, but it's unlikely at this point, I'd say. Like, imagine they had actually had the bomb with them there. Then they would have a decent chance for actually turning this around.
No one's watching it, right?
Yeah, no one is down. No one is on B from Cloud9.
I guess so, depending on something being broken or opened.
Unless they fake it and then he walks out, then he shoots the rotation, and they come back up vent. Could you imagine that?
Maybe.
No, not bad. Let's see.
Bomb's moving.
Oh, it's too soon on that.
Oh, they hear that.
Alex knows he's got 1v1 for a few seconds, but his arc definitely gets there just about. And now on is in the 1v3. The bomb has made it, but will FURIA spots the scout? How does he avoid getting doubled? Towards Deacon he goes, opens the door. They're huddling up together, but there'll be no more kills for FURIA. Cloud9 will make it to 11 rounds. S-Tag will get an upgrade of some description. Utility as well. Cloud9 holding on by a thread at the moment. Bomb's been planted. We'll see what the money looks like. A delay as more tools are collected.
That's not going to be very good for FURIA. They need to have like an eco here in order to buy next round. I guess so. Able to buy a couple of deagles, unless I see a lot of Kevlar being bought. So I might be wrong. Could be something faster we're going to see here. Like they're going to rush down into ramp now. Decent buy, at least with the money they had. But must mean they have a set plan for how they want to approach this round.
Oh, it's fast. It's a FURIA classic. Right out the door. Alex is in a vent. He won't let them pass. And Mezzi helps out as well. That's a great move. They know how much FURIA have been dropping. And Alex just gets in the way, body blocks it. It's not quite the simple knife play, but it will do. But he's in the sight. The molly was a problem, and well, the bullets even worse. Honda in a 1-on-5. There's a gun, but it's a Galil, so may as well stick with the Deeg, and makes it work for one, but no more. 12 for Cloud9, still hanging on to their map pick.
Just 2 rounds behind now, Cloud9. This one should be gratis, should be free for them. 2k per person from FURIA is gonna suck. Honda and Art with 20 kills. Mezzi just a little higher with 22. Alex starting to catch up now. Had a quiet first half. Back on the AWP, this time with armor. Maybe some target practice to be had. Art's got a deagle, the rest have got the potato guns, the Glocks. From range, it might need 3 headshots to kill somebody with a Glock. Close to the helmet.
Well, Art's found his way down low with the Deeg. The only man with any firepower really on the team. Would be really great to get some damage in here. Cloud9's economy is not perfect for sure. Art is really trying to find his way on onto a good timing. Obviously pretty difficult to predict the movement of the CTs. In a spot like this, they're just holding safe positions, favorable angles, allowing certain positions to be given up. Mezzi, here it is, here's that timing, and Art's gonna find the kill and pick up a gun. And a smoke, actually.
Oh, they're just rushing down vent to him.
Oh, that's a plant, maybe the smoke. He dies, but I think he's just bought time for a bomb plant. Bit of extra bonus cash. Oh, Yuri taking fights instead, and yeah, he's gonna die. It's a nice try. It's a good eco. Not really much in it. Couple of kills, but the buy's coming in anyway. This one's tense.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you know, it's you know, Cloud9 right at the last moments really started to have a resurgence, and it's giving FURIA pause for thought. Some of those like faster ramp plays not as successful. Floppy's been doing a good job. He's such a great player mechanically. He can get a lot out of those situations, so it really makes so much sense why they put him in that position.
I'm actually starting to believe that the comeback is possible for Cloud9. I reckon that we're going to see FURIA work towards the outer area this time. And then, just as I say that, they go like 5 towards lobby, so that's not going to be this.
Welcome to the Cast a Curse. Are they just going to
Oh, they're going... Yeah. They're just going to pop.
Yeah.
I love this. Oh, that's so nice.
Very nice indeed. Seba staring at the floor, trying to avoid the flashbangs, but
Where's the follow-up, though?
overperformed.
Yeah.
Floppy pushing the ramp as well. An advantage for Cloud9. We've got Alex downstairs with AWP, and indeed that bomb does need to be collected. Yuri's on the way. Well, Vinny is waiting for a peek. He can hear those footsteps. Maybe S-tag. Actually, no, he can't. He's too far away. Being very careful. Yuri's only just now picked up the bomb. 1 minute on the clock for a play to be made.
It's such a nice like beginning to the round, but it seems like they didn't have a plan for that follow-up. Like as soon as they get that first kill, how are they going to react to that one? Like are they going to pop out of hut as well, or are they going to drop down and vent? Are they going to fall back? Like instead they just stand in the middle of everything and just get shut down.
Yeah, like when you kill Zeppa top hut, Mezzi is the only player there CT vent, and if the hut player just rushed, he could have killed Mezzi, but instead Mezzi kills 2 door players before the first hut guy even gets out. And like, well, the hut roof guy's dead, so yeah, not much capitalization. Still a winnable round. Oh, he catches Alex. Body blocked, throwing grenades. S-tag walking back, getting hunted. Yuri's in fire. 12 health, but he's still in the 1v2. Still with a chance. They're on the bomb, and it's not for him as well. The cover should be there. And S-tag saves the day. Nice defuse from Floppy. It's a retake round for Cloud9. Calamity for FURIA. Definitely could have been a 1 round for them. A lot of opportunity.
This is stressful. So hard not to peek. Even with the man advantage there, you've got to really wait till you're all together.
How's the brownies?
Not too bad.
Kicking in yet?
Not too bad. I heard what you said.
Thank you.
These are Waitrose brownies.
Oh. Nice. That's a good choice.
Oh,
Well,
they go for the buy here. All right. We have some Galils, 3 Galils, not too many, like 5 smokes still. So I could imagine this is gonna be the round where they do something towards outside. Like they did go for the split towards main, but is it gonna be 5 towards lobby? I guess it is.
It's this round, guys. I'm telling you.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. 5 towards lobby again.
Shutting down Alex there with that Molotov. Counter utility doing a great job to negate some of those forward plays.
Not again.
And
Not again.
it's gonna boost up there. Oh, it's a Laban spray, and Zeppa's gonna find the better of it. That's not a good look. They're all just trying to spill out of this this door position. It's not looking too great, but Honda out of the hut. All that distraction, Honda found his moment. 2 versus 2 after plant here. Such a critically important round for both teams.
Oh, such a nice smoke, yeah.
Great for CTs. You can see Floppy creeping up, trying to play off of S-tag, but he can't find the angles. Still up against AK and a Galil now. Honda facing, and Case Ratto's in the red. He's got 14 HP. The Molotov's going to go beyond him. He's already ahead of it, but it is planted for Case Ratto. It's in the open, hiding in plain sight to get the game point for FURIA. It's an expensive rounder. What does their buy look like?
Yeah, but that money is so bad still at FURIA. So I feel like that actually Cloud9 has the upper hand in this last round. They should have the better buy, but let's see. They have what it takes, and definitely like Hunter man of the hour in that round.
It feels like FURIA had the same conversation that we just had after that previous round, right? Where they boost up Heart, they get Zephyr off the Heart, but no one capitalizes. Because even though they go back for the same play, they boost Heart, he dies immediately. But the difference this time was Honda actually makes his play out the Heart. Zephyr's distracted, and he just gets 3 in the round. So it was actually a reaction. It's like they realized, oh, we can't just stand there. We've got to do something. And yeah, what a play from Honda. What a round.
Yeah, that was definitely the difference this round with Honda just pushing out like that, because everybody had their attention towards the door. And if you remember, they also had like a couple of rounds before that where they have been dropping down into vent. So it's completely natural for Cloud9 that they put so much attention towards the door area, and Honda just uses that to his advantage and can go out from hot and kill 2 players in the back.
Here we are, 5 lobby. It's our bread and butter.
Oh, look for the pick. Oh, the chance is gone. And look at that, the swing. Zeppo ready for that one. Oh, okay, so also trading through the, of course. That makes a lot of sense. And 4 versus 4 now, over a minute to go. FURIA have a lot of time to reposition or to reset, to really set up whatever they want. I don't think Cloud9 are going to be pushing anywhere. They're just going to have to wait.
He uses like 30 bullets through the hot in order to kill him. Oh, did it hear him?
Do it again.
Just wondering that.
Do it again. Do it. I dare you.
They've got default yard smokes out, but you can see Alex is playing that like boomage pixel gap, dropping the smoke, hoping to run away. I've seen a lot of players die from
Shox
just getting pre-fired there.
Oh, this is nice. Just contacting outdoor like this. Take. Oh, is he gonna take the attention here? No. Oh, it's ball just to walk out like this. Oh my
days, it's the slaughter, it's an abattoir. Get the meat hooks out, baby. Floppy and Alex left, and Alex has just got a Desert Eagle. They know where Floppy is, and they've got all the information now. Reload heard. Floppy focusing on Squeaky, but Case Rattle push for a smoke because why not? 2 versus 1 now as Alex has found an upgrade. Here comes a 2-man swing, and it will be 16-14 for FURIA, taking the pick of Cloud9 on Nuke.
Wow. What a game. Like that felt like, you know, huge comeback for Cloud9. Felt like they finally had it in their pocket, and FURIA come alive in the last 2 rounds. Some big individual step-ups, nice rounds with K-Serato and Honda. And yeah, I don't know, commiserations to Cloud9. It really felt like they were going to make that happen in OT, but those repeated top hits back to back to back again. Never going outside, Mitha, huh?
Sorry? Yeah, never going outside. No, just going inside through lobby all the time. But that's so typical, like FURIA. Whenever you expect them to do something and they're going to work, like in some of the places where they haven't been before, then they just keep on doing exactly the same, and that's exactly what we saw as well. Just the second time with the follow-up, and Honda pretty much the reason why that they're able to pull this off.
Yeah, well, it's a pretty rough. Oh, okay, go ahead, James. Are you going to wrap it up?
You already continue talking. Why you got to make it more awkward?
Well, that's what I do. That's why I'm here.
All right, it's break time. See you on the other side. Jesus Christ.